All right, good to go. Hey, Holy Goalie here on the floor of PAX in Boston, 2013 on Sunday, and we just got a look at the new Dead Island Riptide game, and we're here with
Sebastian Reichert. I'm the creative producer of Dead Island.
Okay, so tell us about the new Dead Island. It takes place when?
It takes place exactly where Dead Island stops. So no time in between that you could miss. It starts exactly at the point where the players, the heroes, are in the helicopter and are flying out of Banoi, and then this is where the game starts. Then you can see how they land on a military ship. There they get imprisoned, and of course, for an island game, we need a zombie outbreak on this ship to make sure it crashes into the next island. So we have this. Our heroes and our demo starts exactly at this point where the ship is crashed. The players wake up and they're on the beach of Palanai, where you can see that it's much more flooded. And the cool thing is, the twist, why we like to call it a spin-off, is that much more military people are around now because a military ship crashed there, right? So the cool thing here is that the people, your NPCs, your people, the survivors, are now actually ex-military people that bring other traits to the table. So it's very nice when we have our defense missions, for example, where you have to protect your safe house in a classic manner, like defending your home from the oncoming horde. You will find heavy military gear, like heavy machine guns that you can set up there and fight them off. As those are military guys, they will also bring in self-built mines to protect the area. And we even added a barricade system in because we thought a little bit more tactical because of the military. So we have barricades where you can really block areas for the zombies until they break it down, of course. And so a lot of new things come together in Dead Island Riptide that expand the whole experience of the players. We have a new character. You still have the chance to import your old characters from Dead Island. We also have these defense missions with all those features around. We have a flooded island, therefore we added a boat to the game. We're very happy how the boat turns out because the driver sits in the back and can look at the players in front of him. Multiplayer dynamics are amazing because the shouting starts instantly, attack from the left, attack from the right. Because as soon as you drive around with a boat, the zombies rise from the waters and try to get you out of the boat. So it's much more toys in the sandbox as before, and we're getting a lot of positive feedback here. It's awesome.
Right, so the game starts off. You tried to leave. You thought you were safe. Didn't quite work out, and then boom, you're right back on the island again. Here we go again. But now you have some different things. You got boats. You got machine guns. You have the defense setup. Now, as far as importing a character, we were talking to one of the people over here. So you can bring your character in. However, because you are imprisoned, they do take away all your weapons.
Yes, you will lose all your weapons.
Oh, I loved my customized. I worked hard for those.
And you deserve them again, but you need to get them on the new island first.
Please tell me that the home run bat, you know what I'm talking about? It's back, right? Please?
I wouldn't dare to remove weapons from the game, right?
Thank God.
Added weapons to the game.
Yes, we added weapons to the games. In the demo, for example, a lot of people just running around with a flare gun because incinerating zombies is obviously a lot of fun. We also add a nail gun to it. It's a lot of playful things around there.
We had some fun. One of the fun things that me and Edie have is we used to, in the first part, we were kicking zombies into the pool and just kind of get them to drown. And you see, drowning points, that was real fun.
Exactly. And also here, we have zombies that survive the water a little bit, but we don't want to remove the drowning points. So we try to keep all the fun. It's not like the military guys won't change the game to a shooter. It stays a close combat-focused game. But the fans told us that they were not happy with the firearms used in the first one. They told us that it's very hard to get ammunition, and when you have it, it doesn't feel very powerful. So we added a little bit more ammunition and make sure every time you shoot, it really hits them hard.
Fantastic, yeah.
So because the island has more of a military presence, are we going to see the NPCs fighting more of the zombies?
Exactly. And for example, in the defense missions, there will be the NPCs fighting with you. and to make sure that you
Fun play right that when you want beach balls at beach, we tell you.
not because of the tip already had dream and couldn't look at anything.
Plenty of times with grenades. Yeah.
So I noticed that the combat is
Because the fans made a video called Fist of the Death Star, where they simply pushed the physics to an extreme to make an homage to Fist of the North Star. They even put the French title song of the show on the video for a Dead Island game. And then they made him punch and do this typical scream. And we thought, if players like an idea like that, we can definitely put in a martial arts character. Because one of the things was that we were always aware that we can push the barehanded, the fist fight a little bit more. And so this guy really brings it in. He gets new special moves like drop kicks, uppercuts. And so it's really nice to play with him and see what's happening when your weapon isn't breaking after a while, because his fists are pretty evil. And of course, you need claws. If you fight a lot in close combat, sooner or later you need to get claws, right?
yeah.
So you'll add claws and stuff, and those will break, but your fist, like your base weapon, that's always there.
Yeah, his fist is always there. Of course, the claws need to be taken care of, but the fist is always there.
All right. Well, any else before we wrap up here?
I'm really looking forward to it. So what's the release date again?
It's the 23rd of April.
Coming up?
Coming up. How much sleep have you had in the last month?
Sleep is for the weak.
All right, thank you so much. Again, that's...
that we had a lot of fun with, and I'm looking forward to the new one.
Put in the beach ball achievement in the DLC or something. Yeah.
Yes, and just called it...
Game Hounds achievement.
Game Hounds achievement. You try to kick a beach ball 100 yards. And don't put any beach balls in the game.
One beach ball.
As we are evil publishers, we have to make it micro payment DLC, right?
Right.
You can get this achievement only if you buy an extra beach ball. Yeah, this is the way.
I love it.
Have enough stamina to inflate it.
That is,
Yes.
You have captured the spirit of the beach ball achievement.
I definitely keep the beach ball in mind. I like that a lot.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be back at PAX in Boston.